Oh, was that it for you? Was that it for her? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jackie Snyder, Fowler. Well, I guess it's afternoon now. For plaintiff.
All right. Miss Lee? Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. All right. What is, this is a termination of tenancy case. Is that
Yes.
correct? All right. Basis for the termination.
The basic habitual late payments.
Pardon?
Habitual late payments.
All right. So Lee, what do you have to say about this?
I have 3 money orders. I have $1,800. I tried to give it to her. She wouldn't take it.
Give them to who?
To the landlord. Sarah, I mean, not Sarah. Sarah. She wouldn't take it. They stuck them right back in my door.
Okay. So how much is your monthly rent?
I really couldn't tell you.
Okay, pause for a second. Did you catch that? She doesn't even know her rent amount. $642 or $644. Now, to most of us, that's only a $2 difference. But in court, that tiny detail can decide whether you look responsible or completely unprepared. What do you think? Is this confusion innocent or a red flag?
And so right now, how much does she owe right now? Do you have that?
$2,627.
$2,600.
$27. But Your Honor, the reason for the habitual late payments is over the past, she's been here for 88 months and up with us 51 times.
Been late. That's not what she told me the other day.
Huh?
She told me I've been late 88 times.
88?
I was 51 times.
Okay, I don't know that either one of those are good, but
I mean, out of 88 months.
out of 88 months. So here, ma'am, Ms. Lee, I would tell the plaintiff that they may need to work out some other type of thing with you. However, the problem that I'm having here is the 1,800 that you have, right, doesn't cover the back balance that you owe.
Right. I have been asking these people in the office if they would help me get online.
To do what?
Would help me get online because they got an online banking or some kind of thing where your money can come out of your account.
Okay.
They told
Oh,
me
that it can come out of your account.
Well,
Okay.
just the rent part, starting, I guess, next month. But they
Okay.
told me they can't help me
But
because.
here's the problem, Miss Lee.
Okay.
Okay. And if that were something that's available, I don't know if it is or not, but if it's something that's available, that's fine. And I would certainly suggest that to the plaintiff. That might cause, but let's say I said, yeah, plaintiff, you got to do that. You got to take it out of your bank account every month to 642. The problem is you're 800. If you pay the 18, you're still like $827 in the hole.
I can make it up by September 1st.
Pardon?
I can make it up by September 1st.
By September's what?
1st. We're the 3rd.
All right.
I did call Hawk.
Okay, Ms. Lee, you get a check every month, right? Is that
Yes.
okay? How much is your check each month?
2108.
Okay. And when does that check normally arrive?
In between the 1st and the 3rd.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Check arrives between the 1st and 3rd. Why haven't you paid your rent?
I had to make up for the other.
Pardon?
I had to make up for the July because
I'm sorry?
I had to make up for July. That's how I got to 18.
You had to make up for July? What do you mean by that?
Well, July, I didn't have July's money order neither, so I had to make it for July. So I got 3 money orders now.
Okay, but let me ask it a different way. If you receive a check between the 1st and 3rd of each month, right?
Yes.
What stopped you from getting your rent paid on time?
No reason. I have other bills too.
What?
I have no reason for that, Judge. I really don't. I just have bills to pay.
And there it is. The honesty moment. No excuse, just, I have bills to pay. The judge isn't looking for sympathy here. He's looking for accountability. But let's be real. How many of you watching have ever juggled bills and fallen behind? Be honest in the comments, because this right here is more common than people admit.
With your phones?
I used to, but they don't help me. They lie about it. They cheat, steal. Not no more.
Okay, so who was this person that was helping you?
This is one of my friends. Her name is, I hate to say her name.
And,
Her name was Linda, but still.
okay, let me ask you this. What were they supposed to do for
You're
you?
supposed to take my card, go to the post office, get a money order. I called them. They never respond. Change the number. I had to get another card. Money come. So.
So would it be fair to say that there were some months, and counsel help me here, but were there some months you did this and your rent didn't get paid at all?
Money was gone too.
Pardon?
Yep, money was gone too. That's why
And this person that was your friend took off with your money?
Yep. And I really hate that, but that's okay. Lord will bless me.
What?
The Lord will bless me. I'm gonna bless her though. She's gone now.
Okay.
I hate to say that.
Okay, so, and I'm not saying this to embarrass you, Miss Lee. You get your check, and because there are people like this, sometimes I'm like this, where you're going to have difficulty making sure that something's done, right? And that's why what you proposed up here was something where they take it out of your account, because you know that you might forget if you have to try to do this on your own.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yes, if I can get that. The only reason why they wouldn't do it because they had a bad check, 2002.
Okay, and so the 3 money orders that you have now, you got, I mean, why do you have 3 more money orders now?
Because like I said, I put them in the night box, and the next morning they stuck them in my door. So
Okay, I hear you, but I'm just saying, so how many times have you tried to give them a money order? 3 different times, or 2 times, and then you have 1 for now?
just 2 times. She said she wanted it all, so we can get the money.
Okay, were you trying to catch up? I'm not asking because I'm rude. Okay, I'm going to ask you another question, but I'm not trying to be rude or just throw everything out there. Okay, although I can be rude, I'm not trying to be here. How old are you?
I'll be 74 this coming 23rd of August.
Okay, God bless you. Counsel, let me ask you this: well, 2 things. Is there a program that will automatically take her rent out while you're?
I need to defer my client.
Yeah.
There is a resident portal that they can set up, but the problem is that they can cancel it too.
Okay, okay. No, I get that, but
At this point, I feel like I need guaranteed payment.
ma'am, there is nothing guaranteed in this life. There is nothing guaranteed in this life.
I understand.
So, I mean, the problem is you may want guaranteed payment, but I'm also looking at Miss Lee, who was just trying to make it month to month, and some of the things she admits she can't do herself.
Okay, here's the problem. I just looked at her last research. She makes 3 times most of the people that live at my apartment.
Okay, and I could make 3 to 5 times more, but if I couldn't manage my money, then I still run into a problem, don't I?
Okay, I agree.
concern is more the pattern than the current arrears.
No, I hear you, but
And you know, Your Honor, we've been here 10 times.
10 times in court for the same issue? Let that sink in. At this point, it's not just about late rent, it's a pattern. But here's the bigger question. Should the court keep giving her chances because of her age and struggles? Or is the landlord justified in finally saying, enough is enough? Tough call. What side are you on?
when?
A couple of months, maybe 5, 6 months ago. And
Okay.
can I say something?
What?
If all the seniors, well, I'll say myself, if we go in the office and ask for some help, seem like they would help us if they want their rent money. But they act like they dumbfounded, don't know what to say. They don't want to give us nothing. They don't want to help us with nothing. I go in the office all the time. Can you help me? Can you help me? No, we don't have no account money. No, we don't have no account. Do that make any sense? My bank asked me twice to get their account number so I can have my rent coming out of my checking account. Last year before that. They said, no, they don't have an account number. So they just won't help the seniors. That's a shame.
Let me ask this. Well, first of all, Ms. Lee, do you know how to get in there to set up the automatic withdrawal from your account?
I asked this one lady, she said she'll help me because I don't know how to do that stuff.
Okay. So you were going to ask who?
I was going to ask this lady named,
Is this like another one of these friends?
no. She lives in the building. What's her name? Viola Davis.
Who?
Viola Davis. I was going to ask her to help me. She know how to do it. Well, that's the way she got hers set up.
Pardon?
That's the way she got hers set up. I don't understand why the office can't help.
Well, there's a lot of stuff, as I sit up here, I don't understand in the world. So the thing here is, counsel, if she gets herself back to zero and sets this up, are the plaintiffs willing to let that at least roll for a little while to make sure, let her pay that way?
I don't think so, Your Honor. At this point, they've had enough litigation costs and
But she's paying the court costs when she comes here.
yes.
I mean, I've got a 74-year-old woman who admittedly can't manage her money. She's trying.
And it would be different if we had someone that would intervene and help her manage her money. But hear me out. If you're asking for it just to be a direct deposit and that to be the simple thing, then the money has to be in there for it to be directly deposited. So
She gets, what is your check at the beginning of the month? Social Security or?
Social Security.
So she gets a Social Security check at the beginning of the month.
mm-hmm.
They can't direct the money out of my account, out of my checking account. I'm sorry.
Well, whether people are trying to be or not, sometimes they are. Because, I mean, the problem here is this. I think that there's funding out there for somebody of her maturity that we can maybe fill the gap. So she's got the 18. Get the gap filled so that she's back to zero. And then set up a withdrawal from her account. And so assume for the sake of argument that could happen.
I guess for the sake of argument, the only concern would be the fact that the money could be taken out before the direct deposit goes through.
What do you mean? If the direct deposit is set for, say, the 5th, because I assume when she's saying her check arrives between the 1st and the 3rd, it's going to depend on whether or not there's a weekend, what is there. So if it's set to, let's say, to come out on the 5th,
mm-hmm.
and all of that were to work out, what would be the harm?
It would be something I'd need to discuss with the client here.
Well, you got time. I'm going to pass it. Ms. Lee, have a seat. And I just suggest that, when you go out there and think about it, maybe one of the things that should enter your mind is, with the grace of God, maybe we'd all get to her age, and at her age, we would just have to pray that we would have our faculties in a position where we can just try to take care of business. Have a seat. I'll call it back up. Courthouse case, Town Center Place versus Sigrid Melvin. Thank you, sir, for helping her. Hello.
My name is Sigrid Melvin.
Okay.
I live in federal housing, low income. And she is our landlord. And according to her, I have plants on my balcony. I've been there since 2006. Some of my plants are tomatoes and spices and that. And the balcony is part of my apartment. So it's up to me to put on the balcony what I like. But at this time, since I would like more time to comply, so I'm able to meet with my attorney regarding the removal of plants from my balcony. I am willing to work with my attorney to resolve the issue. I had the plants since 2006. And I even have 40 garden boxes controlled with God Growing Hope. I helped install that so that my neighbor and I will have fresh fruit and vegetables. So this is...
Okay. Hold on just one. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me okay? Or you... Let's give you some headphones so that you can hear me, okay?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. These are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, this way?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Go. All right. So what is the claim in this case? Uh-oh.
This is all the
Did you
noise.
broke it, Alan?
Yeah, I lost you.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Test.
Okay,
You good?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I only got two hands.
Okay. She's good. Okay. What is the claim in this case?
Your Honor,
I'm assuming.
I'm asking, the plan,
Hold on. I'm asking them what their claim against you is. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
all right, Your Honor, this is termination of tenancy matter for excessive items stored on her balcony, potted plants, light hangings, etc. She was involved, advised in writing on 2 or 3 occasions. She also has several plant boxes that have piled over in the courtyard and refuses to clean them up. We had meetings about it with her and her attorney.
Who's her attorney?
At the time, it was,
I don't have an attorney right now. I'm working with legal aid.
but they have not filed an appearance or contacted us since the tenant meeting that we had back in July.
Okay, so there was a tenant meeting in July.
Yes.
They haven't contacted you back.
Yes.
Okay, so, ma'am, do you think that legal services is representing you?
Well, they did in a couple other cases.
So when's the last time you talked with them?
Yesterday,
Okay, so yesterday, what'd they say to you?
nothing.
Oh,
No, because you go there and they drop off all these legal papers and then they call you and send you a letter. So you don't have a one-on-one interview.
So you went there to drop off some stuff and you haven't heard back from them?
Right. So
Oh.
that's why I need more time.
And after we filed the case, we did inform them that we were filing, so they were aware.
Okay, but, so, do you have a I mean, she's describing to me plant boxes, but I mean, is there, Okay, but I'm old.
That's what you have on a balcony.
I know, ma'am. I'm just, okay, hold on now. Let me just see what we're talking about.
She also has a subsequent notice to quit that hasn't become due yet, but it will be an issue soon.
Can I go back there and get my pictures?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get this second picture. These are on the ground level. She's on the second level.
In the courtyard, yeah.
Okay.
That's her plant box, and then
We're 11th floor building.
used to be this village around it and behind it here.
Okay. Is taking it back. Not till my 3 o'clock. What time am I at now? Time just stopped. Huh?
1:20.
When were those pictures taken?
It's gotta be in July. There, I mean, I can take better ones.
The condition's still the same, Your Honor.
All right. So, ma'am, the pots and boxes and things that are on your balcony, you don't want to move them? Is that?
I have tomatoes, sunflowers, even my cable TV is in a box so I can watch TV. I've been there since 2006.
I got you, but you got cable TV out there?
Yeah. Well, it's on the antenna. It's in a pot on the balcony to stabilize it. So I can watch TV.
Okay.
Those other plots, they have tomatoes in it. They have my spices in it. And one has okra grown. And there's 3 rose bushes that I got when I had my birthday, Easter, and Mother's Day. And usually when the flowers are done, I would put them in the front yard of the building so the roses would grow the next year. But due to this management team, I'm not allowed or do anything that's really
Okay.
helpful.
So I see that there are a number of pots out there. All right. I'm not going to go through what's in them. I'm just.
Okay.
How many, is she allowed to have any out there?
She's allowed to have 5.
5.
And no indoor furniture or accessories are permitted, no bird feeders or anything that would attract rodents. It's supposed to be clean and sanitary, orderly, trash-free, clear of junk, debris, unsightly items.
Okay.
And, Your Honor, we have another termination notice to her for rodents.
For what?
For rodents, Your Honor.
Rodents. Like mice and.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that's my next court appearance here. For some reason, I'm the only one in the building that has mice. And the way I discovered them, I was cleaning my shelves, and there was a lot of black stuff around. Then I cleaned the next shelf and on the bottom. I even removed the refrigerator to find all that stuff. We have pest control in the building that comes every Friday for the last 2 years. So the last time the guy came, he didn't even have to trap for the catching the mouse. So now they blame me for bringing the mice in, all the way up to the 3rd floor. But I talked to some of the neighbors, they even had them up on the 11th floor. So this is just a reason for them trying to convict me, Mr. Wynn, trying to do since they took over. I have a court case here. Oh,
Hold on.
and plus, when I had fire in my apartment, they didn't send maintenance. When I had the water leak from the 5th floor down, they didn't come and soak up the water. They didn't help me at all. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So, I mean, the case isn't before me, but I'm going to assume they're not her mice. Right?
No.
Well,
So,
But when you have.
May I answer that?
And
Well, I'm really hoping they're not your mice. You can answer it, but
No,
I'm just,
because I like to eat and I can't have food in the apartment and you can't walk at nighttime going to the bathroom. So you might step on a mice, but they're not sending anybody up to clean up the mess. I had to do it all myself. I'm 83 years old.
when is that case going to wonderfully grace my court doorstep?
right, the September 15th is the date up for the termination, for the notice to quit.
That's your date, and then you got to get a court date after this. So we're gonna. Okay.
So I'm just making the court aware of it as.
I do live in federal housing.
You're right. I understand, ma'am.
Okay.
I get that part of it. I'm just trying to.
Understand?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Are there things growing in more than 5 pots?
Yeah. Okay.
Like food.
If they want me to move the other parts, I like to be paid off because it costs me my money.
You want to repay, what?
I had to pay for all the parts on that.
Right.
So on the low income on Social Security, you don't get much pleasure for anything else except planting foods and that. She won't even let us have to click it to the TV in the community room. That's how mean she is, because somebody might steal it.
Your Honor.
What?
Irrelevant.
You can't have the clicker. Okay.
I
Yeah,
have no have to do.
we're 170 seniors in that building. And it would be nice we can get together and socialize again, like before we did with COVID. We had a happy home. We were baking and cooking and this and helping each other out. Now, is everybody stays in their apartment. They don't even want to come out.
Okay.
Oh, and she has $5,000.
Your Honor.
We had a survey coming from Harvard University.
Your Honor.
They gave us $25 gift card. Plus, at the end, they gave us the residence council $5,000. And she's in control of it. She isn't even a resident.
Objection.
I might have put this to do it all the way up.
Objection.
I don't know what she's,
I don't either. Your Honor.
I do,
No.
but
It's not relevant to this case here.
that's true.
Might not be relevant to the case, but the good Lord is listening. Jesus said, what you have done unto one of mine and given a water won't go by unrewarded. But whoa, if you hurt one of my children. So it's up to the Lord.
he did say that. All right. You don't want to move any of the pots off of the balcony.
Well, it's my food.
Okay.
And like those 3 roses, they're going to die pretty soon. They're going to be off the balcony. Because the gardening is a steady process. You know, you go coming down.
I know, I hear you. Okay, so what about the ones that are on the ground? Can they move those out?
Well, you know, it's a Michigan cactus. So it stays in the ground.
A Michigan cactus?
Yes, Michigan cactus. Well, one of my friends, Navy veteran, has them in his driveway. So I couldn't believe that. What do you mean, Michigan cactus? So he bought me that and I put them in the bed. Because nobody is right on the brick wall. It's not like in the middle of the part where the benches are on that. It's on the edge of the building.
Okay.
The only one that comes there is a rabbit.
So you don't want to move any of those things?
Well, not really, but I'm 83, so I guess I don't have that many years to grow. But if they're going to give me some money, I'm willing to move it or have it moved. Oh, that's right. Also, I need to get paid for the patio bricks they took out. So when the water runs, the dirt comes down. They haven't been nice to me.
Okay.
So you want to adjourn it till I get an attorney, then we can do it all over again. Sorry about,
No, and I think that's what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put it out to the 29th. I don't think. Yeah. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn it. Is that your last one, Council? Or do we have
I have to
more elderly
talk with
coming?
Miss-
What?
I have to talk to Miss Lee,
Right.
or, to my client about Miss Lee.
But
But other than that, yes.
that's it? Okay. So, ma'am, here's what I'm going to do. Okay? I never thought I'd say I was glad to see you.
oh,
Oh,
Ever. Well, I mean, welcome. That's not the way to greet people, is it?
no.
Okay, Ms. Bauer,
Yes.
one, maybe two things before you get to the cases that you're here on.
Okay.
All right? This is Miss Melvin. Miss Melvin has, and I'm just going to give it, she brought some papers to legal service.
Okay.
All right, and I guess there's been a meeting regarding the plant or the pots that are on her balcony,
Okay.
which she's growing things in.
Okay.
All right, well, vegetables in. Just very clear. So, doesn't necessarily want to move them, but she was waiting for somebody to contact her from, rightly or wrongly, she thinks that
legal aid.
legal aid. No, I got you.
Oh.
I can look up and see if somebody's been assigned to the case.
Okay, okay, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn her case out to the 29th.
Okay.
Okay? And that's my next date, is August 29th. At what time? 1 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to set your case for August 29th, 2025 at 1 p.m. Ms. Bauer's going to look up to see if anybody's tried to reach out to you on the
Okay.
case. And then we'll come back and we'll figure out what we're going to do on your case.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor.
You does.
Okay, you're going to go talk on Lee.
Yes.
And Ms. Bauer is here. So I'll put it in my own terms. Ms. Lee, which she has said, has problems managing her funds. She gets her check at the beginning of the month. She's brought here on a termination with chronic late payments. She has $1,800 currently with her. She has $1,800 in money orders, basically, that she wants to pay to the landlord. That would leave about, I think, when I calculate, about an $850 gap or thereabouts. I'm thinking that there's a funding out there that may be able to close that gap for her, those that skip or for a senior.
What is the age of her?
Her age,
Uh-huh.
enough.
Okay.
All right. So I already asked.
Okay.
So if that could get closed, and then what she wants to do is somehow in the portal there can be an automatic withdrawal from her account. Okay.
Mhm.
And she wants to do that. She's going to have a friend help her, which is part of the problem here. She had a friend helping her who, according to Miss Lee, may have run off with some money, which is how she's where she is.
Mhm.
All right. But she's got enough to get herself back on track.
Okay.
Plaintiff may or may not be willing, but is a bit reluctant to do that because of the payment history in the past. I had passed the matter for them to go talk to see if there's anything that we could do. But the grand plan that I have in my mind is that. But
And that is Ms. Lee, you said?
Miss Lee,
And what's her
she's
first name? Carolyn.
Carolyn Lee. She's back next to Miss All right, but they're gonna go talk and then I'm gonna call them back up. And then you can,
Okay.
okay,
I'm reviewing notes and I'll talk to.
yes, you're good. Linden Park versus Smatters.